Well, I don't really do this kind of chapter, Shokugeki no Soma chapter 118, because, well, I hardly get any views, but I decided to do it anyway because, well, I'm just gonna do a test. And, well, the arc will now start with, we will finally be introduced to the Elite 10. And all the winners of the preliminary round of the election has been selected. Megumi is worried that this is once again gonna be an elimination, but Inshinki has said it's none of that sort. It's simply just to get to know the senpais that currently rule this government. And Soma is of course excited because now he thinks he can challenge them to Shokugeki, even though I'm not really sure they can. So Kurokiba, Hanyamaya, Takumi, Subaru Mimisaki, well, they have also switched hairstyles. I mean, Takumi has shorter hair and Subaru has less of a delinquent-like hair. Hishoko, I mean Hisako, I just like her name, Hishoko. Alice, after finally a long while. And Megumi and Soma is called. And strangely enough, so is Erina. Because, well, even despite being an Elite 10, she's still a first year, so she has to sit on that side. With that, Megumi is worried on what they're going to face. But then the drum is rolled in, and we are finally see the Elite 10, who look nothing like the flashback chapter we saw. I mean, when we saw the shadow of him, the image of them. So, who are they? Well, before that, well, no, I mean, we do not know their names yet, but they all have distinguished sort of styles. One is a very long-haired girl with typically a very happy expression, guessing some kind of Genki girl person. Another at the left side is a guy wearing a typical hat. I know it has a name. He seems to be a sleepy guy because he has a sleepy, boring impression. At the right side of the happy girl is a small girl with a teddy bear. I think we saw her in one of the first time chapters. My guess is that she's the type of girl people underestimate, but holds some secret meaning. Behind the long-haired girl is a girl with glasses. We saw her last week's chapter. Then it's Inshinki's senpai. After that is a guy, a Bishonen too, who is the only one, well, besides Isen, who doesn't wear a jacket. Instead, just wears it on the back like this. There have been many rumors and maybe even confirmation that guy is the first seat. At this suspected first seat's left side is a guy with a wooden samurai sword and a delinquent-like hair. My guess is a dangerous one. And then we have a guy with well, mixed color hair, and finally Isin. We of course do not hear none of their names, but we are introduced to a bit of their personality. The guy with the colored hair seems to be a very arrogant person, saying immediately as soon as it sets, how about we call it for day, and says goodbye and says no more convention for this today. Apparently showing that he doesn't really appreciate another first year. And then all of the elite of the 410, the girl with the glasses, Izen, and Inshinki. Although Inshinki doesn't really fight, they create an argument between all each other, although Inshinki is the only one who smiles. Proving it's the Elite 10 is not really friendly with each other, but instead hateful against each other. Even worse than the current first years right now, because Megumi was worried about Kurokiba and Hanamaya's way, Hishoko and Alice fighting, and Takumi and Subaru's rivalry. And Takumi is actually pretty happy when he heard how much Yukiharu evolved, proving once again that the guy has really leveled up since last time. The last time we saw him, he was soul crushed. Well, we saw him healing from that, but this turns out he has. Seeing Alice again, and Irina is actually very surprised to see that Hishoko now gets along with Soma. But then finally, Soma asks the question that makes me drop her jaw. What do I have to do to be an Elite 10? Will someone have a Shokugeki with me? Megami's face fault is so funny. She's so adorable. That's what I actually love her. That's why she's my favorite character. Oh, and far, far away, the headmaster are watching them, saying mingling with upper-level students will stimulate the growth of a real chef. But as an answer to Soma's Shokugeki, the three refuse, with an arrogant saying, Elite 10 wannabe brat isn't even competition for us, I'm really sorry. It's very apparent that line creates anger in Soma, Takumi, Kurokiba and Alice. But the guy with the mixed, with the blonde and black hair saying, we are even busy beating the other guys above us. We then are looking at the girl with the teddy bear, the guy with the sword, the happy-looking guy and the tired guy, and finally the handsome-looking guy who says, let's have some tea. This may give us a hint that the girl with glasses, the guy with the blonde hair, are one of the lower seats of the place. Now let's see, Irina is the 10th, Isen was the 9th. Could the guy be the 8th seat? Shinki was the 7th seat, and could the girl with glasses be the 6th seat? Because apparently this guy is a bit dumb. I would actually be surprised if he's kind of high up, but then again he could be dedicated. Then could that mean that the girl with the teddy bear is the 5th? The samurai guy is the 4th, the happy-looking is the 3rd, the tired guy is the 2nd, and the final guy and the good-looking guy is the 1st. That's only my guess, but going on how he looked at them almost seemed to give us the hint. But give me your thoughts if you have any, please.